Okay, here's the story on this. Old Hotpoint air conditioner. I got this from a guy, used it until like 2007. And then he just said it didn't cool as good, so I think it's low on Freon or plug cap duty or something. Anyways, long story short, this is probably the 1960s unit. The dials are actually metal, not plastic. These things here spin the little directions so that the air goes out. Now it's missing the filter part. Never did have that. But anyways, it's been sitting around for some years, so we're gonna see why it lasts longer than the new junk made today. You know. Okay. So I just got the cover off it, and has to come straight up and off of it. But you can see it's got a lot of coil on the top, and the fan sucks from the inside and it pulls out the front. Here's the model number, old Hotpoint unit, but we got the covers off it, and see what the compressor looks like. There's your compressor, old. I got actual springs instead of rubber. There's your, looks like this is the evaporative coil, as it runs water across just that coil. And then this is the main coil on the top. I think it's low on Freon, so I'm gonna put a little access valve on it and see what it does. I don't see any obvious leaks, but this thing is a monster heavy unit. You can see that these are aluminum, not steel. This is also aluminum, not steel, so it won't take and get rust poking holes into the copper tubing. But this is the oldest air conditioner I've ever worked on. Alright, well, I'll get back to it here and once I get it gauged up. Okay, I got it gauged up. You can see I put a bullet valve in right here, but I'm not going to leave that. I'm going to just checking it out, and R22, and it's at looks like it's low on charge. This thing's been sitting for probably 10-15 years, so it must have a really slow leak. But we also got our sensor to check superheat right here, and that goes down to our little digital dude right here, thermometer. So I'll fire it up here in a minute and we'll see what it does. Okay, so we got it running. You can see low suction and high superheat, and I've got my 12 typically insulated, but it's blowing air. It sucks air through the back and then out to the top. And so we got these rags in here to block it, but the compressor is running real slow, but I mean it's quiet. No suction, but anyways, so I'll solder on it. We'll pull the Freon out of it. And solder some lines onto there and see if we get it to cool better. It is cooling a little bit, but you can see this one down to 65. But 65 is right here on our scale, so pretty high superheat. So that's probably all that's wrong with it. You can see it's starting to frost up right here. So we'll give it a little bit more time on that. See what it does. But that's an old unit, and they don't make them like that no more. I thought I'd pull this off, and you can see we got old school capacitor, 14.5 apparently, but pretty dirty. I'm guessing this has PCB, so that's probably why it's still good. But nothing unusual there. So, soldered our new line in. Right here I ran it up and behind so you can charge it with this cover thing on here. That they've got a cover we got to stick on there so the air will go on it, you know, pull through it or whatever. But I didn't see any signs of leaks on the thing, so we're gonna just charge it, and I might get an electronic leak detector out here later and check it for leaks. But it's a well-made unit. Now we got our temperature down to 56, and our pressure is at, it's like about 39 or so, 37. So our superheat is, 15 degrees. You can see it's not freezing. It's sweaty. So I think we got, I didn't have to add that much more Freon to it. So let's see what it does. But here's my little deal. It's kicking out hot air. So my conclusion of why these last longer, the copper probably a lot thicker than today's garbage unit. This is made of aluminum, and it has a good capacitor, and it's got a super heavy duty motor, so jam the fan up so we can hear the compressor. It's really super quiet. You see that's a much quieter compressor than the ones they make today. My guess is that it's my guess it's like 1700 RPMs, but I don't know. There's the model number. It's just really super quiet. Watch when I shut it off. The whole thing shakes pretty good. Anyways, interesting.